Luis Jose Nakamine, Nakamine, I apologize if I butchered that, with a UTR of 12.09, has verbally committed to Baylor men's tennis and will join the Baylor Bears for the fall of 2024. The 18-year-old has an ITF Junior's career high ranking of number 46, winning 2 singles and 8 doubles titles. He is also ranked number 1 in Peru's under 18 rankings. In addition, he is actually ranked 1,544th in the world in doubles. So, I think this is a really good addition. This is a good addition here. And I kind of thought they were going to add another player to the roster after yesterday's addition. It's definitely up to 11 players overall now. Definitely is, and it's good to get another freshman because given all the future seniors on the roster, depending on them turning pro and everything, you get the whole point. You gotta have some guys in the wings ready to go and contribute down the line. I'm not so sure Luis Jose would be a starter in a singles lineup, but he could certainly push for it, maybe at the very worst, like number 6 in the singles lineup. I don't know about number 4 or 5 though, but that's a good problem to have. And we definitely needed to add more depth, and now we got the depth in terms of quality wise. Will he start doubles? It's possible, but it's a who knows situation. It's up to Michael Woodson and staff about that. But we're gonna have to wait and see how he looks in the fall and whether or not they really want to play him in the spring in doubles only, if anything. I do think they're going to add, Baylor men's tennis is going to add somebody else. It's at least one more, just to get up to 12. I don't know if they really want to go up to 14 players like they did 2021 here. Actually, technically 15, but that's with Jensen Brooksby before him turning pro. I don't know if that's likely to happen. So I would just say probably 12 players at total, and it's whether they're going to add another freshman or is it going to be a transfer. That's a who knows situation. And so I know at one point in time somebody posted and later on took it down that Quentin Von Wick, Wijk, I apologize if I butchered that, from Omaha is going to Baylor also. So that's, I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know why the guy took it down. The person took it down. It's not the player. It's the source that took it down. And this edition right here from Baylor Men's Tennis today, it's from Parcel Bombs, and that's a reliable source. So we're gonna have to wait and see what the roster really looks like before the fall events. Of course, right before the spring, because you never know, they could add another freshman, add somebody right before the 2025 spring. I mean, that's certainly a possibility. And I don't need to rehash that yesterday, from what I said yesterday. They do need to improve as a program just to get back in the right direction from around a 64 the last 2 years. But like I said, 2 years ago was just injury bug, and Finn Bass was never the same player after he came back from injury that spring. Last year was just young, and they had a little bit of injury / sickness, but that was nothing like prolonged. And they were still a young team. Half their lineup last year was in singles and doubles, or at least in the singles lineup was underclassmen. I do think we could take a step forward. It's how much of a step forward. We'll have to wait and see. And it's also depending on the roster and what the schedule looks like. Because, honestly, the schedule does impact it. Because whether or not they're going to be a top 16 seed or definitely not going to be a host site. Or even like a top 8. Which I don't know how realistic that really is. But if it all pans out and clicks, and we definitely improve, and we are hosting the NCAA tournament from Elite 8 on, so that would be good to be playing on our home turf if we get to the Elite 8. But we're gonna have to wait and see what really happens. And this is just me saying that It would be nice to get back there. And at least they're going to be in the National Indoor Tournament unlike last year. I think that part of the schedule would help Baylor if they get like a win or two. Of course, finishing better in conference with the better conference record will really help. Though I know Utah is probably going to be better, but I don't know how much better. Texas Tech, I don't know how much better they're going to be. BYU probably is. Those three teams are probably the worst teams in the Big 12 next year. Oklahoma State, like I said yesterday, they did lose 4 seniors and they did lose somebody else to the transfer portal. So how much a step back they're going to take, I don't know. UCF did lose half their singles and doubles lineup, so I don't know how much of a step forward or backward they're going to be. Now, I know they got good recruits, but you got to have experience. And Arizona State's going to really have a good 1 through 3 in singles lineup. It's a matter of can they be good at 4 through 6 as well as doubles. Arizona was good last year. As we all know, they were a top 16 seed, and they're nearly right there for the Elite 8. It's a matter of how much do they stay right there, or are they going to take a step backwards because they did lose a few pieces. I don't know, they got recruits, but still. And TCU, like I said yesterday, they lost half their singles lineup. And technically, at least 2 guys in doubles, maybe even 3 if you want to include Jarasak and Fernley at the same time, which I don't know how likely that would have been, or even their other loss in Sebastian Gorsny to Texas. And their 4 through 6 will be sophomores no matter what it seems, unless they add somebody that's like an older guy 4 through 6. It's a matter of will they lose Jack Pennington Jones? Will he turn pro? Because if he turns pro, I think that opens up TCU a little bit to becoming a little bit worse than we initially thought. Because I'm not sure about Pedro Vivas as a 1. Same thing goes for Louis Maxted as a 1 or even a 2. I kind of think like Vivas on a 2 as well. I'm not sure he would be a great 2. So yeah, 2 and 3. That's gonna be interesting. If Jack Pennington Jones does stay, how good will their their number 2 and 3 singles going to be? We'll have to wait and see. And even their number 7 guy with Jack Pennington Jones coming back will be a sophomore next year. And this is pending for them to add somebody else. But that would be a sophomore too. But even if it's a freshman, it's going to be an underclassman regardless. So we're going to have to wait and see what really happens. So anyways, if you like this content, hit the like and subscribe button. See you guys later. On the road to 700 subscribers, of course, the ultimate goal is 1,000 or more. So make money off this. Of course, like a video, comment video really helps YouTube algorithm so more people can see it. Sharing the video does help as well so more people can watch. And if you're watching and not subscribe, hit subscribe buttons, ring the notification bell as well.